Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what will your next significant relationship be like. And in order to do this reading, we will be picking out 4 piles together. I see this one sticking out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's uncover them together. So for pile number 1, we have Spell. For pile number 2, we have Goddess. For pile number 3, we have the Horned God. And for pile number 4, we have the Athame. If you like to pick with crystals, I'll add these right in. So for pile number 1, we have the Amethyst along with the Spell. For pile number 2, we have the Clear Quartz along Goddess. For pile number 3, we have the Yellow Calcite with the Horned God. And for pile number 4, we have the Labradorite with the Athame. Take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that is probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, perhaps your person is going to be a combination of these piles. So check it out as well. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, if you love the shuffling process as well as the card picking process, I left this part especially for you. I enjoy it very much as well, and I'm happy to be sharing this time with you. So these are going to be the decks that we'll be using in this reading, and if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, I always leave their name down in the description box. So we'll be using this one, and this tarot deck. Now, there is another tarot deck that I'll be using during the reading, so we're not going to be using it now. Okay, so I guess we're now ready. Let's shuffle with intention. And let's ask, what will the 4 piles' next significant relationship be like, please? What will their next significant, feel this one here, relationship be like, please? Ooh. Well, the last pile needs 4, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Now, we're gonna be taking the next oracle deck, and we'll be using 1 for each pile. Again, let's shuffle with intention. What will their next significant relationship be like, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to be using our tarot deck for this reading, and we'll be picking 5 cards for each pile. So can we kindly know, please, what will their next significant relationship be like, please? Ooh, wonderful. Did you see that? Yes, you have. I'll have to put it in. Okay, let's go again. What will their next significant relationship be like, please? Thank you. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. Okay, let's now organize our piles and put them away neatly. Let's take pile 1. Alright, so pile 1 is ready, along with the amethyst cluster. Pile number 2. Pile number 2 is also ready with goddess, along with the clear quartz. Pile number 3. Is also ready with the horned god, along with the yellow calcite, the raw yellow calcite. And the last pile go. We have the Athame, along with the beautiful Labradorite. Isn't it gorgeous? All right. So guys, we're now ready for your reading. It was such a pleasure sharing this space with you. I always enjoy it, and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you have chosen the beautiful amethyst cluster, as well as this very interesting card, the spell. I think I'm going to love your reading the most. I haven't seen the others, but I think already I feel like this is going to be the most amazing. So you have spell here. All right, let's put your lovely crystal over here. I don't think you can see it like that, so let's keep it here. All right. So, pile number 1, what do you have? Ooh, I'm already adoring this connection. You have the moon in Aquarius with independence. Okay. What a combination. All right. Can you see this? Well, I think it'll be best if I push it up a little bit like that. Yeah. Now you can see it. What you have? Ooh. You have the octopus. You know what I instantly think of when I see the octopus? There's one type of octopus that is immortal. It does not die because its cells regenerate themselves, keeping it young, keeping it alive forever, unless some sort of accident happens that actually kills it. So, yeah, why did it? I had to wait. But overall, I feel like your reading is fabulous, to be honest. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles. What a beautiful Knight of Pentacles. I love that. Okay. You have the Four of Cups. Love that. Okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This is officially my favorite pile, no question about it. You have the Six of Swords. Lovely. And you have the Six of Pentacles, as if it wasn't amazing already. Where do I begin? First of all, the spell is, of course, a card that shows us that there's some sort of dream coming true for you. So since this is a reading about your next significant relationship and how it's going to be like, obviously straight away we can see that this is a dream come true for you of a person. Pile number 1. Oh, sorry, this moved a little bit. So the things that I'm seeing here, especially with the spell, you can already see that it's going to start out with a spark, and it's like both of you are going to be as if both of you had a spell to fall for each other. It's just going to be very magical in the beginning. You'll lay eyes on each other, and both of you will feel the spark. Both of you will feel like this is a dream come true. Both of you are going to be super excited. It's just going to have a lot of butterflies. It's going to be very sweet, a very magical, romantic beginning. Now, what's really wonderful about this person, pile number 1, is that this person isn't the sort of lover that just falls for anyone and gets all these sparks with anyone that seems a little interesting. No, we don't see that in your reading. We see the 4 of Cups in conjunction with the Wheel of Fortune. And this really shows us that this is a person who waits. This is not a person who likes just about everyone that crosses their path. That is kind of interesting. No. As you can see with the 4 of Cups here, this is a person who's waiting for the exact person that they want. And obviously, since this is your reading, it shows that this person will only have their eyes on you. You see a person who has their eyes closed here. They're not into other people. They're only into one specific person. And once they find this person, they'll feel that this is a dream come true, that they found their fortune. They found what they're looking for. And this is why it's going to feel especially super fascinating and magical in the beginning. Now let's talk a little bit about this person. You have the amethyst, and the amethyst is a stone all about tranquility, peace, calmness. So it's a relationship that is very mature, that you will find a lot of tranquility, love, and peace. It seems like this is a very gentle person who is also mature, because the amethyst is the crown chakra. It represents the crown chakra. And you can see an active crown chakra, someone who's very wise, someone who is smart, someone who you can talk to with wisdom. And you see the Knight of Pentacles here, which means that this is, especially with the octopus, you see a lot of hands. This is someone who is willing to get down, get their hands dirty, and work on the connection, making sure that the connection is doing great, is healthy, because they genuinely care about their partner, about their family, about the people who mean a lot to them. And they're willing to get down, get their hands dirty, make sure they do all the hard work that keeps a relationship together. Especially that you see here, the Knight of Pentacles is down there digging, planting, making sure that the plants grow, watering them. So I feel like this is a partner that's going to be really involved in this connection, pile number 1. A lot of hands here. Someone who is not letting you do all the work. No, this is a responsible person that wants to have want to participate greatly in the connection, wants to do everything that is right for the connection to flourish. You see someone who again, with their hands dirty, signifies another thing to me here. That this is a person who understand that life, in order for a connection to work, it's not about the glamorous moments, you know, this time when you went on a Hawaii trip and you had your glass of wine, or you had your cocktails by the beach. It was such a magical moment. This person understands that these moments, these beautiful, magical moments, are moments that comprise of perhaps 5% of the whole relationship, or maybe even 20% of the whole relationship. But the actual relationship is about the times where it's your everyday life, making your everyday life a pleasure. Like when you greet someone at the door, when they came back to work, or when they came back outside, it's not like, oh yeah, hi. It's like, hey, you know, greeting someone that you love, showing them how special you are. You know something? One of the wonderful things, as an example, if you have a pet at home or an animal at home and they greet you with such enthusiasm, you feel like the most important person in the world at that very moment. Isn't it just so sweet? And if an animal can do that, imagine the person that you love. And so this is a wise person that understands that the beautiful things in life are in the everyday moments, making them very special. And it's not about the anniversary or the beautiful, glamorous moments. It's about breakfast. You know, breakfast is an hour a day perhaps, or maybe 30 minutes. Not all of us have that luxury. But 30 minutes, you know, making this 30 minutes super special, super sweet, bonding during that time. You know, an example, my father was a very busy person. And the way I tried to develop a friendship with my father was actually during the breakfast table, at the breakfast table. This was the one time where he wasn't busy, he didn't have phone calls, he wasn't working on something, he wasn't talking to my mom. It was just me, him, and my brother in the morning. He'd take us to school, and I found it a good opportunity. He was calm in the morning as well, and I found it as a good opportunity to ask him questions. I loved asking my father questions like, why do factories do that? Why is it tough to take the snow? Why can't we just move? Why does the car glide in the morning? You know, whatever it was. I had all these sort of questions. Why is it so cold in the winter and so warm in the summer? I just asked and asked and asked, and my father would take the time to answer my questions and bond. And so it's really about the everyday life, the breakfast, the welcoming, the little things, because they're not little, they're really big. And I feel like this person is someone who truly understands that it's about quality, giving into the 80% and not just the 20%. It's not just about that diamond earring that you get in your 10th anniversary or whatever. It's about these diamond moments, rather, that make life so beautiful. Isn't this just so amazing? Pile number 1. And you also have the moon in Aquarius with independence here, showing us that this is a person who's not going to be controlling, respects your space, respects your freedom, respects their space, and they respect their freedom, of course, with the Aquarius. Very independent on their own, gives you your space, and together you are whole. Each one is whole, and together you give life and beauty to your lives. It is so wonderful. Of course, you can see here with the 6 of Pentacles that this is a person who's going to be very fair in everything. You will not feel any sort of unfairness in the connection. Will never leave you do things alone. This person will be there sharing responsibilities with you, sharing problems and worries with you, sharing sharing everything in life. It's a very dominant part in this person's character. Fairness, equality, love, empathy, and will cherish you as their trophy for the rest of times. Pile number 1. A wonderful, wonderful person. You are very lucky with that. I wish you all the best of luck with this wonderful person. And you can see here as well that with the 6 of Swords, either you or both of you will be coming out of some difficult times. Maybe you're coming out of a difficult relationship that you did not like, and you will see the light on the other side with this person. Or perhaps you have been through some very tough times. Life wasn't easy in the past for you, and you'll be meeting this person during your nice, slow, transitional era of your life. And this person is part of this gift, this the light that you're getting into. Pile number 1. Such a beautiful person. I've loved your reading immensely, and I wish you all the best of luck with this person. May your relationship flourish. May you meet them quickly and may you have a wonderful, everlasting life with this person, especially like with the octopus. Forgot to mention that. I told you about it when I first saw it. I was excited. But let's tie it in now. Like I said, the octopus is immortal, and so this seems like it's a connection that is going to stand the test of time, is going to be something that will live for you, with you forever, perhaps even after the 3D. Pile number 1, loved your reading. I wish you all the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book. If you're interested, it's small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, please don't forget to check out the book. You'll find it down in the description box. Pile number 1, it was such a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you have chosen the beautiful clear quartz. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh. And you have chosen Goddess with Transcendence. Let's get into your reading and let's find out what your next significant relationship will be like. Okay, so you have Venus in Virgo, which is discrimination here. Okay, interesting. Let's put that here. And you have Horse. Oh, okay. Right. Lovely. A lot of earth elements as well as air with the goddess here. Okay. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Two of Cups. This card fell when I was preparing the piles. If you want to check that part, you'll find it down in the description box. It fell and I knew it wanted to come out, but we can already see it. So I put it back in and it came back for you. Unbelievable. So Two of Cups. You have the Three of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands. And you have the Queen of Wands. Lovely. So pile number 1. Straight away with Venus in Virgo. You do see that this is a very meticulous person with very high standards. Sometimes their standards could be near impossible to achieve. So very elevated person, very posh, takes very good care of themselves. Yeah, with the horse you also see chivalry. This is someone who is going to be very classy, very poised, will deal with you with a lot of gentleness, and will be taking care of you, has this protective nature to them, wants to take care of you, has this protective nature, will care a lot about you. With the 2 of Cups centering your reading, you straight away see that this is a significant other that is going to be reciprocating your love for them. It's going to be very loving, very beautiful, very romantic for sure. Yes, this is a person who will love you and take care of you very much. You do see with discrimination here, with Venus in Virgo, that this is a person that might annoy you a little bit because they're so into the nitty-gritty and the little details. So that they might sometimes annoy you with details that could be perhaps irrelevant to you. You might be someone who loves to look at the bigger picture, while they may be a little bit into the details. So that might be some cute pet peeve that you will have in this connection. But other than that, really, pile number 2, this is a person who's very chivalry, very classy, is a wonderful companion. You see, you'll be spending a lot of time together. Is like a best friend who will be there with you, doing activities with you, dining with you, enjoying their time with you. They will consider you their companion, and they will be doing nearly everything whenever possible, whenever both of you can, together. Pile number 2. Such a lovely, lovely person. You do see that this is a person who's charming in a shy way. What I want to say is, this is not a loud person. I'm getting a little bit of an introvert, but a strong introvert. An introvert that will nonetheless make you laugh, make you smile. Someone who is not really very much into parties, but is into family, is into small, dear, close connections that they enjoy their time with, and very loyal and faithful to the dear ones. So that's a wonderful thing there. Another thing that I'm seeing in your connection, pile number 2, is that obviously with the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you do see here huge heartbreak and then a new beginning, which could really signify that the timing of this connection will come after a time where you have been greatly hurt by someone with the 3 of Swords. Or maybe you've had a bad relationship in the past that has a completely different energy. It was dishonest, it was unfair. With a truck leaving, maybe this person even abandoned you in such a cruel way. Whatever it is, there is a heartbreak and then a new beginning with this person, with the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning, even, with this person. Rectifying, or where you get to experience some wonderful love finally, as opposed to what happened in the past. And especially that you have the clear quartz, and the clear quartz really amplifies energy. It's really wonderful because not only does it balance your energetic system, but it's considered a lucky stone or a good luck stone. And the reason for that is because if you have a wish or you have a fleeting thought that's beautiful, it has this super strength. I think they call it super strength energy points, where it can take your fleeting positive thoughts and send it out larger than life into the universe. And so here with the ascension as well as the clear quartz, I feel like this is completely different energy than the ones in the past, where there's great love happening as opposed to what happened. Again, good luck, a dream come true, something larger than life, something wonderful in this connection. And along with that, I do see here with this specific Queen of Wands that it's not just them protecting you, which is definitely, obviously, a strong characteristic in this person. But I do see that through your journey, you've learned a lot about relationships, about connections, about reciprocity, about what you allow and what you don't allow. And I feel like part of your good luck will also stem from how you're going to set the ground rules to what you accept as a person, the boundaries you're going to set. You're going to be more outspoken, saying what you prefer and what you don't, and you're also going to be listening to this person, no doubt about it. This is a reciprocity energy. And so you're now more careful about what you don't like, because the reason this is important is because even when we are around wonderful people, we still need to set boundaries and we still need to explain what is important to us. Because otherwise, as human beings, we get comfortable, and sometimes we don't know that what we're doing could be annoying or hurting another person, and we get used to doing it. And that's why it's very important that we communicate what we like and what we don't like with each other. And I feel like you will have a strong part in making this connection very healthy, because I feel like you will be speaking your voice out and speaking your mind, out, and saying, hey, I did not appreciate that because this hurt me in this and this way, and I feel like I don't do the same to you. And so I feel like the next time, maybe you would want to talk to me about it, or maybe we can discuss it together, or maybe we can solve it this and this and this way. And you'll find that this person will listen to you very well, with a lot of grace and a lot of class, and will make sure that they never hurt you the next time. So such a beautiful, civilized relationship that has very high standards, beautiful. And I feel like both of you will fit in, right in. It's like a connection waiting to happen. A connection that is supposed to happen with two classy, civilized people who just love spending time together. Isn't this wonderful? Pile number 2. And as you can literally see here with the Ace of Wands, you see a spark. And this really shows us that this connection is going to start with a beautiful spark between the two of you and will continue to grow. You do see butterflies here, a lot of butterflies. You see someone, you see someone standing on their neat field, organized, neat, clean, beautiful. So such a clean connection, very refined connection here. And it will continue to grow, change shape, change form, perhaps even change place. Both of you will be growing together. There's a lot of wings, a lot of flying, a lot of transcendence. Yes, a connection that will continue to grow and transcend into something better, which is going to be one of the amazing highlights of this connection that other people will admire about this connection. And perhaps even a lot of traveling. That's what I noticed a couple of times with all the flying, the globe. In this connection, you might be traveling or flying a lot together, maybe on vacations or maybe because of work. But all in all, whatever you're up to, pile number 2, you will be up to together. You'll be doing it together. It's like it'll be 2 best friends enjoying their lives together and enjoying their family, their endeavors together. All quietly by themselves. Such a sweet connection, pile number 2. Another thing that I see about this person with the horse, obviously this is a very hard-working person. When they're not working, they are with you or with family, with very dear people. That's what they love to do. This is what they want to do in their free time, to spend time with their favorite people, especially you, because it seems like you're best friends here. But when they're not, other than that, they are very hard workers. You also see the Queen of Pentacles, which is very independent, very financially independent, someone who's created their dream job, their dream life. And so I see that with all this refined with all the refined cards that I'm seeing here, is that this person has elevated their standard of living. They are making a lot of money from their job, or maybe they even have their own independent business. All in all, they're financially well off. They live a refined life. Very serious about their work, and they will continue. They have a vision. Do you see how this beautiful horse has a moon in their third eye? And it seems like this person has a very strong vision. And maybe this is why we have all this traveling in your reading. Maybe this person has businesses all around the world or deals all around the world, where you'll be traveling together for both business and pleasure, exploring the world together. Perhaps this is also about this person expanding their vision and taking it globally. This person will be doing very well in terms of their job, will be financially safe and independent, and will love to pamper and splurge their loved ones as a consequence. Pile number 2. So pile number 2, that was your beautiful reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book. You might be interested in it. It's small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. And so if you're interested in that, please don't forget to check it out. It's in the description box. And pile number 2, it was such a pleasure. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you have chosen the beautiful yellow calcite as well as the horned god. So let's take a look at your cards and see what will your next significant relationship be like. Pile number 3. Okay. Such an interesting card to show up the horned god in this reading. So, you have Jupiter in Aries with enterprise. Ooh la la, I'm getting Emperor energy already with this person. Okay. Lovely. It's like it's written in the stars for you, this person. You see how when we read palmistry, it's like you're destined to meet and be with this person. This is the person you're going to end up with. And you have the raccoon. Interesting that the raccoon would show up in this reading. Okay. Surprises already. All right. Let's take a look at your cards. You have, didn't I tell you, Emperor energy? You have the King of Pentacles. For sure. Okay, I'm getting what this is. You have the Six of Wands. Very successful person. Pile number 3. You are not going to believe this. That's why we're saying written in the stars. Yes? Yeah. Okay. You are going to meet a very unique person. Once in a lifetime type of person. Oh my goodness. I cannot contain my excitement for this pile. When I tell you what I see. You have the Lovers. Ooh la la. Pile number 3. You have Temperance, and see how the Temperance is depicted here. This is a once in a lifetime type of story. This could almost be a movie for everyone to watch. All right, and you have, wow, do you see how the star is like? And it's actually called the stars in this deck. My goodness, what a reading. Really, I mean, spirituality, the universe never ceases to amaze me. Look, my dear pile number 3. This is a very unique person. With the Horned God, this is someone who has so much power. We're talking a very wealthy person with a lot of power. We're not talking, lovely CEO kind of person or wealthy business person. Oh, no. With the raccoon showing in your reading, and we see the Horned God on one side and the King of Pentacles on another side, not to mention this written in the stars kind of thing. We're taking a look at a very wealthy person, someone who has a lot of power around the world, very successful, reached the top or pinnacle of something. Their business is very popular. Perhaps it's a brand that we all know, but the owner is not someone who is known, however. They like to live a private life. They like to live a life where they live the luxury. There's old money involved in here as well. High status sort of person, but does not want to be seen. Wants to live a calm life where they can dine with their loved ones, take special vacations with their loved ones in recluse, posh places, designed for very wealthy people who like their privacy like that. I'm envisioning Rolex. I'm envisioning, what's this card called? I'm really seeing it in my mind. Rolls Royce, yes. So you're in for a ride, my dear pile number 3, with this person. And whether you're a male or a female, this looks like this is someone from high power, with high power. This is someone who is well connected to the wealthy around the world, or maybe even in your country. It doesn't have to be around the world, but certainly someone who owns something very big, whether globally or locally. Someone who's reached great heights of success, unbelievable. of course, with the Lover's card, this is someone who is going to love you immensely. You will see a kind, humble person who lives a regular life, by the way, once you get into their lives. Despite all their power and all the influence that they have. I do see you here specifically with the Lovers. You do see them picking some real estate, moving into a home. So obviously there's a lot of energy depicting that you'll be living in a very luxurious place. You'll be perhaps decorating it together. You'll be in a beautiful neighborhood, a special compound where these wealthy people live. Pile number 3. And it's like your lucky star meeting a wonderful person, because it's not all about this great wealth and power. You will find a humble, lovely person who's private, who loves to have dinner with you, loves spending time with you or family if you choose to have children. Someone who has a close tight knit, again with the raccoon. There was a similar pile where I noticed straight away introversion, so we're seeing it here again in your pile. But with this introversion, it's not. I actually, in your pile number 3, I'm seeing no. I was right. It's an introvert who does very well with people. Might look like an extrovert on the outside during parties and during networking, during connections, and knows a lot of people. But at heart, this is a person who is an introvert. And you do see the dichotomy of energy here in this card, where you have the day and the night, where they are one character when it comes to business and another with family. They are outspoken and extroverted when they are around people, but they are actually introverts and private when it comes to their private life and home. Pile number 3. You will feel and experience a lot of intimacy with this person. You will find them to be very loving and beautiful, sweet and humble. You will find a real person in this person, despite the intimidation of their power and their wealth. You'll find a real person in there who is like I don't want to say a diamond in the rough, because this is no rough, my friend. This is definitely a luxurious place. But I mean, maybe we tend to expect people with so much power for their power to corrupt them, but you don't see that with this person. You get a lot of homey vibes. This horned god is depicted as naked, showing that this is a person who's open, clear, vulnerable, does not hide anything from you, and is naked on the branch, on the tree. So there to build a family tree, is there to build a strong founded family, and is very clear and open in their family. Such a beautiful person. And you have acorns here, 3 acorns in specific. Oh no, 6. 6 is the number of love, isn't it? And with enterprise, we forgot. With enterprise, you do see that this is a person who wants to build a family. Again, suggesting that there is wealth to be passed on with enterprise. It's like a family business that will be passed on from one generation to the other. You also see with Jupiter a lot of good luck in this connection. It's like a lucky star, and that's why you have the stars. Remember when I told you, it's like it's written in the stars for you. All over your reading, it's like a lucky star. It's something that is very unique, that happens once in a while. It's like almost like fairy tales, isn't it? Pile number 3. So yes, with Aries, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of sexual energy between the two of you. This is someone who's very attracted to you, very attractive themselves, very passionate, very active, very I'm looking for the word, very proactive, likes to take initiatives. Initially, like we said, you're going to think that this is a person who's an extrovert, very charming, takes risks, of course, has a lot of charisma and self-confidence, will be taking steps with you right away and will be charming you, and will be, honestly, secretly very charmed by you. Pile number 3. And with the horned god, I really feel in this specific depiction of the horned god, you do see the night and day. An extreme change in your life with this person. So first things first, you do have the yellow calcite, which promotes optimism and hope. And so I feel like, again, your spirit guide's telling you to be very optimistic because this is something amazing that's coming, and to be ready for this amazing change. Because with this change, a lot of amazing things are going to be happening in your life. And also, there will be some uncomfortable changes that you will have to start getting used to. Nothing grand, but perhaps as examples, you do see, one would conclude that the discomfort would be perhaps because this person is private with a lot of power. Maybe there'll be some security measures that you need to take that might not be the best for you, but they're not so bad either. They're there for your safety and your protection. They're not obviously going to hinder your freedom at all, but there are some security measures that you need to start getting used to now that you're with this person. Maybe you will have to deal with accountants. I don't know. I haven't lived this life. But yeah, there will be some measures that you will start learning how to get used to, how to go through. And once you get the hang out of it, you'll feel like you're doing pretty fine. It wasn't so bad after all. It's just the discomfort of change, You'll realize that everyone around you is taking the same measures. They're doing the same thing. Even your beautiful partner is taking the same measures. And you'll realize that it's all about getting adapted to the new life, getting the hang out of it, understanding what needs to get done and when, and to do them. And by time you realize that it's just automatic, you won't be even thinking much about it. Pile number 3. But did you notice that we have the acorn here, and we've seen a lot of acorns, and of course acorns are a symbol of very good luck. It's unbelievable. And if your reading keeps showing the energy of good luck, then you better believe that you are going to love this relationship, that you're going to love this connection, you're going to love this world. It'll almost feel like a fairy tale to you. Pile number 3. Even if you're the sort of person who is not really into the lavish life, maybe you're even rolling your eyes listening to this reading, feeling like, but that's not what I want. I don't want it like that. As per your reading, pile number 3, obviously when you do step into this life and you do step into this person, you will be enjoying this life. You will feel like it was wonderful, marvelous. It will be enchanting. And while you may have not been interested in it at all, little by little you'll start enjoying it. You'll start seeing the lovely benefits and the pampering that comes with it, and you might even perhaps laugh at yourself for not wanting it that much to this extent. Later on, pile number 3, you're going to be all about it. You're going to love it very much, especially that it's coming with a real person, someone who's wonderful to you and to family and the dear one, someone who'll hold you dearly to them, closely to them, will be very proud of you. A great companion for sure. Pile number 3. It really shows me here, unless this is something that you don't want, of course. But for a lot of you, I do see that you will be forming a beautiful family with this person. You see the willow tree, and the willow tree, you always see thunder with the willow tree, because in ancient civilizations they noticed. Did I say the willow tree? No, sorry. I mean the oak tree, sorry. It has, the ancient civilizations, they've noticed that it has a tendency to always attract lightning. And it confirmed in their minds that the oak tree represented life force, vitality, and strength. So you do see that this is a person who wants to form a strong family, a strong bond, a strong heritage to pass on. Yeah, a legacy to pass on. Pile number 3. Such a very, very special reading. I was not expecting this at all. And I really, truly wish you all the best of luck with this person. Beautiful, beautiful life. And pile number 3, if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and don't forget to check out my productivity book. It's a small book that's straight to the point, so you won't procrastinate on reading it, and it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. And so if you're interested in that, please don't forget to check it out. It's down in the description box. And pile number 3, it was such a pleasure doing your reading, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So you have chosen the beautiful Labradorite. Such a beautiful stone. It never ceases to amaze me, this stone. I don't know if it's catching up in the camera. Anyways, so you've chosen the Labradorite as well as the Athame. Let's take a look at your cards and see what will your next significant relationship be like. So, you are a pile that got 2 cards. If you want to watch the shuffling process, you'll find the link to that down in the description box. Okay, so you have oyster, okay. And, wow, and you have eagle. Lovely. Okay, what else do you have here? You have Mercury and Gemini with excitement. Lovely energy so far. Let's push this one up. And it's really funny because you have the oyster with water pointing down, and then you have eagle with the air element pointing upwards. Okay. Let's take a look now at your tarot cards. So, you have the Tower. Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Right. You have the High Priestess. Okay. You have the Fool. Okay, a lot of major arcana here. And you have the Queen of Swords. So pile number 4, what I'm seeing here in your reading, your next significant relationship is going to be with someone very powerful, a force to be reckoned with. This is going to be someone with the Athame here, with the commander of power. As you know, the Athame is traditionally a ceremonial blade. It's a double-edged white metal blade with, of course, a black handle. And it's used as a sacred magical tool where they used to cast circles with them, and it represents the masculine principle in ceremonies. So with the masculine energy here, I'm feeling that there's a lot of masculine energy here. There's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of moving forward. There's a lot of power. And that's why you have the commander of power here. You also have the eagle. So definitely a force to be reckoned with, this person. Now, I'll get to the oyster in a second to show you what I see, and then we'll go back. So this connection is not going to start off on the right foot. I do see that this person might initially annoy you. There might be some sort of argument or disagreement, strong disagreement that happens between the both of you, because you too, pile number 4, are not a force to be reckoned with. So we're seeing a head-to-head clash in the very beginning of this connection. And with the 8 of Pentacles appearing in your reading, I do feel like this may be someone that you will be meeting at work. You may not like initially what they do, and it will turn out to be some sort of misunderstanding, because with the Fool and the Queen of Swords, there's obviously here a new beginning with the two of you. The Queen of Swords is all about honesty, clarity. And so there is definitely a misunderstanding in the beginning, but it's not going to start off on the right foot for the both of you. You will not like this person to start off. Now, the oyster shows us hidden treasures. And so this is why we see, even though initially you may not like this person, but later on this person will turn out to be a wonderful person that may not appear to be like that in the beginning. Perhaps of the intimidation energy, perhaps it's due to the force that they come in at the beginning with, the strength that they show and display in the very beginning. As they get on with their job, you might not like it in the beginning, but later on, pile number 4, I do see you both connecting on a very high level, on a very spiritual level, learning a lot about each other through a cerebral conversation. The High Priestess is a very open-minded person, very broad-minded, very wise. And I do see you getting to know each other, having a good conversation where you see the hidden side of each other. Because initially, obviously, both of you will be intimidating each other. So it's not just with you. You also will be intimidating to this person, how you hit back, tug back. And because of this conversation, you'll realize both of you, how there's so much more depth to the two of you that may not have appeared in the very beginning while you're both focusing on work. I think from this very special and unique conversation that's happening here, a new beginning is happening, where both of you will really love each other. There's a spark, there is excitement happening. Also with Mercury in Gemini, that's a lot of talking. Mercury is, of course, the planet of communication, and Gemini is all about communication. Yeah, that's why you see this character here blowing their horn. So there's a lot of talking, a lot of cerebral connection in this in this connection. And both of you will see each other in a totally different light once you get to know each other. Very different from the very beginning. You'll laugh at this later on, and you realize that how much different of a person both of you are to what you both initially thought you were. What I'm seeing being highlighted here is that you will also discover, pile number 4, that this person has a lot of experience in a certain field or certain area in their area of work that you will benefit a lot from. And you will let this person lead this area of your work. Or maybe not just lead, maybe you will realize that you will be learning a lot from this person in this area, in their work. They'll be very good. They'll be in command of their work, very skilled at what they do. You will also impress them with your work. Your work may have something, a creative aspect to it. Obviously quite unique to you, where not a lot of people know about it or understand it. It's something that you've created. This person will admire your, I don't want to say eccentricity, but will admire your pioneering abilities in your field, or your mind and how you're putting your business together. It's very unique, obviously, or your line of work, or how you do your work in your field. This person will be very impressed and will be wanting to help you out in your endeavor. They will give you a lot of experience that will add on to what you're doing. So, for example, let's say you're working on a unique product or a unique service, and this person is maybe all about great marketing, has a good marketing company, and you consult this person to do that marketing job for you. So initially there is a disagreement here where you may feel like this person is lying to you, or not doing their job properly, or hasn't gotten the result that was promised, etc. Later on, you talk together, clear out the misunderstanding, where you get to understand more about their field and why things happened the way they did. And you start a new beginning with this person, and a spark happens. You love your conversation together, and it was during this conversation. You see a phone here as well. There's a lot of communication here in this connection. And during this conversation, not only do you clear things out, but you get to discover so much about the way both of you think and what you're doing. And you get more into the nitty-gritties of your work and how you love to do things and what you're all about. And from there, a new beginning is created. And so in this case, what you'll be learning from this person is a lot of ideas on how to market your business, on what you need to put into consideration so that other people see your beautiful craft, or your great idea. Or if you're employed, then so that you can progress in your mind, at your work, or that you can market for your product at work efficiently and get the target sales, or sales for your company, so that you get promoted, and so on. And so initially, you might think very little of this person, and then later on you'll realize that they are just amazing at what they do. You'll be very proud of their work, and they will be very proud of your work. And obviously, work is coming out very strong, because this is how the connection is going to start for both of you. Pile number 4. I'm getting this idea that this person has their own company. They're a leader here. You also could have your own little business, or you could be in a very high position in your company. You're also very someone who's very good at what they do and has leadership energy in your reading. Pile number 4. You will also, once you open up to this person, you will love their leadership abilities. You will love their strong character. You will learn a lot as well from how they do things and how they approach other businesses or approach work, in terms, not just in terms of the information that they're going to give you, but also in the way they do it, how they get the deals that they want, how they negotiate for it. There's a lot of learning here from this person. Such a lovely character, and they'll turn out to be such an honest person, so unlike the image that you initially got about them. Pile number 4, you'll discover that they have a lot of integrity to them. You will also find them to be very fun to be with this excitement card showing up here. I see that this person has a lot of masculine energy in terms of taking the initiative. So this person might be taking the initiative in so many things in your connection, taking the initiative to take you out, taking the initiative to plan fun outings and fun trips with you and for you, to plan surprises. This person has a lot of masculine energy, whether they're a male or a female, and they're very proactive in trying to make you happy and trying to do a lot of sweet and lovely things for you. But the highlight of your connection will be in your cerebral conversations, how both of you will love picking each other's brains. This person will love to come and consult you and ask you about what you think when it comes to this certain deal that they're working on, or what should they do with their friend who did this and that. Would love to pick your brain. And I see, of course, it's reciprocated. It's the same with you. You also love to pick their brains and see what they think about certain situation. You'll find a lot of wisdom in them. Pile number 4, that's for sure. And along with all this masculine energy, you do have the Labradorite. Let's not forget. Can you see how it... anyways, sorry about that, but it's not picking up on camera. Anyways, so what we see... can you see? Do you see what's amazing, isn't it? So... along with the fact that the Labradorite is considered a magical stone, it's also considered to be one of the most powerful protectors, because it creates this shield of aura and protects against the negativity of the world. And so I really feel like, whoa, it's so beautiful. Like this person is going to be a very protective shield, would love to protect you. They have a strong character and will be there for you. Is someone who you can depend on, call whenever something goes wrong. And you will know that this person will be right there standing by you and making sure that you're okay. That's the sort of energy that I'm picking up here, pile number 4. Such a sweet, protective, wonderful person. And you will see with the Fool card here, this is innocent energy. And so, on the outside, you do see a person who's very wise, very smart is what I want to say, not just wise. On the outside, they appear to be very smart, very strong, very proactive, very intimidating. But with the Fool, you have a combination here of a person who you will love chatting with. You will enjoy their power. They will charm you with it, but at the same time, you will see that this person at heart is still a little kid at heart, or a child at heart, who just loves to have fun. Is innocent despite their savviness and what they show. Is still a child at heart. It still falls for the little things. And you will find with the Fool card here that you will have the power to guide this person sometimes. They will let you lead the way. They will love listening to you. They will love your wisdom. And they will allow you to also, just as they do, for you to take care of them as well. And for you to lead the way. And for you, they will listen to your wisdom. And you will find that despite the facade, the strong facade, there's a very malleable person on the inside who is quite innocent, actually. So I think you're going to really be enjoying this connection, my dear pile number 4, and I wish you all the best of luck with this sweet person. May you have a wonderful life together. And pile number 4, that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it. And if you're interested in that, please don't forget to check out my book in the link down in the description box. And pile number 4, it was such a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.